Second through fifth volunteers, it's the first week of November, building confidence in God block by block. So that is what we are talking about all month, and we are kicking off with talking about God being able to do the impossible, which makes us confident in Him. All right, so I will not be there this Sunday. I'm going home to see my family for a weekend, and so I really ask that you try your best to be there on time. Jamie will be there, and she's trying to still be able to attend one of the services. So if you just want to make sure that you're there, you're in place, and you're able to do what you need to do, that would be amazing and beautiful. Okay, so activity 1, opening activity for November for you guys. You are going to have image cards that you tape on the back of kids, one on each kid's back, and you're going to tell the kids what's on their back, but try not to let anyone else see what's on their back. So they can know what's on their back, but they can't let anybody else see it. And then one at a time, each person will come to the center. All the other kids are going to try to figure out what's taped to their back by moving quickly enough to see it. If you're in the middle and somebody shouts what's on your back, then you're out. And then you choose another kid to go. All right? Then large group, and then after large group, we're going to do take a snapshot. So for take a snapshot, you're going to have the kids go into 3 groups, and you're going to say, you're going to share scenarios, and for each scenario, you're going to share 2 possible responses you could have. You'll point to the side of the room that corresponds with each one. So you could be like, response 1, response 2, okay? And then they get to choose what side to go to with their troops. So they're going to talk about it with their group, and then pick a side to go to, and you'll talk through each one with them. After that, it's the Bible story extension activity. So for this one, each group's going to have a Bible, a piece of paper, and a pencil, and that's going to be groups of 3 or 4 people. And then what you're going to do is you're going to have a start line. You can use tape if you want to mark that, or you can just have a start line. And you're going to scatter the confidence cards on the opposite side of the room. You're going to say each item will take turns. Each team will take turns sending one kid to grab a card from the far side of the room and then bring it back, read it out loud, and work together to complete what it says, okay? And then they're going to discuss the questions and the prompts to either 1, write or draw the response on paper, or 2, act it out. So they have to do one of those 2. And then once their group finishes that card's challenge, then the next teammate can go, and it's a race to see who can finish. Then after that, it is discussion questions. So that is what you'll do after that. And then after discussion questions, it is going to be verse activity. So verse activity, you can switch this with prayer. It just depends how it's going. If you're having a deep discussion and you want to do prayer after this and then save the verse activity for last, I'm totally okay with that too. But the verse activity for this week, each group, which is going to be groups of 2 or 3 people, are going to be given a piece of paper. You're going to set out coloring supplies, and they're going to have to come up with 4 or 5 symbols or emojis that could represent the key parts of the verse. All right. And so we are trying to stick with NIV. So try to do the NIV version of this, and then the kids are going to work together to draw their symbols on the paper with their coloring supplies. And then after that, there's a couple questions to ask them. Then the prayer, which is our last activity for the day. For this one, each kid's going to get 1 block, 1 sticky note, and 1 pen or pencil. And then you're going to say, we all face things that feel tough or impossible. They're going to take a moment to think about something in their lives that feels that way. And then afterwards, you're going to have them write that on the sticky note. And then you can use this opportunity to have a conversation with what it means to make a decision to follow Jesus. And there's a link for you there that has some more information about that if you need help with that. But guys, I encourage you, not just this week, but anytime that you see an opportunity to talk about salvation with these kids is a great opportunity to take, because the kids, they need to hear it multiple times, right? I mean, they're growing in their faith. They're growing, especially when we're talking about building confidence in God and the blocks of our faith, right? The foundation of our faith. They need to hear this, right? And even if they are saved, just a reminder of what their salvation is and how they are saved in the Lord, right? So definitely this would be a great week to do it. But like I said, really any week is a great week to do it as well. And that's it. If you have any questions, please let me know. Like I said, please be there and be in position for me. Thank you.